Hello, my lovely little lilies. Welcome back to the channel. And if you're new here, then welcome to the channel. Hi, my name is Jules, and this is going to be a small pile reading. This is like I stopped doing pile reading since a while now, and I'm starting them back again because I have a little bit more time recently to actually give myself time to do this and have enough energy for this. But yeah, there's going to be a channeled message, so whatever you need to hear right now is going to be what you will choose. And if you feel called to any of the piles, then just choose that pile and go ahead with it. The first pile is this Mystical Goddess Tarot deck. It has all the like 4 elements above and all of that. It's very pretty. And for that, I have this purple shell-like thing. So if you feel drawn to any of those two, then do choose pile number 1. And the other pile is this normal simplified tarot deck. And if you feel called to that pile, or if you feel called to pick this white rose, then pick this pile number 2. And yeah, I'll just see you guys at your reading. Bye. Hello, my people from pile number 1. If you skip the intro bit and are directly here for the pile number 1 reading, then I'll just go over what we are doing right now. So it's going to be a very channeled message, so only what you are going to need to hear right now is going to be what I'm going to tell you. But yeah, if you felt called to this shell, purple colored shell, or if you felt called to this deck, then this is going to be your reading. I hope you enjoy it. Just play it in the background while you do other stuff. But yeah, let's go. Okay, a few cards just popped off for you guys, so I'm just going to take them. The 6 of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the 9 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands, Judgment, the Devil, and the 4 of Pentacles. You are not in control of everything that is going to happen beyond this point. You do not have a say in whatever is going to happen beyond this point now. Like, everything that is happening from this moment onwards or from some while ago is up to the Wheel of Fortune, and it is going to happen regardless of whether you like it or not, and it is going to happen however, because and it's best if you enjoy this process, because I feel like for some of you, you haven't had actual time to sit down with yourself, take some time off for yourself, and actually enjoy being with yourself. And this is what you need right now. Like, listen to your inner calling for sure. And you are going to travel somewhere. It might be abroad, or like just a few places in your hometown maybe that you haven't gone to in a while. I think the 6 of Cups also suggests nostalgia, so it might be a place that you went to when you were a little child with your parents, and now you have a strong urge to just go there again, spend some time in the same places that you went to before, and figure out what you want now from life. Because I feel like small time ago you have achieved something that was one of your like big milestones, and you are very happy and you should be proud of that. But now that you have achieved this milestone, it's like you do not know what to do after this. Like, you are confused whether you are supposed to move on and do other stuff, or you're confused about what your next milestone is going to be. And that's why you need to spend time with yourself now. And I feel like even though you have finally achieved this milestone, it came with a lot of sacrifices. You had to give up, I feel like, maybe some of your friends even that you consider very close, but they weren't serving you at that point of time, and they weren't actually helping you become this version that you needed to achieve this milestone. That's why you kind of lost touch with them. But now that you finally have this milestone, you are confused about whether you should be friends again or not, and you're confused about how you should proceed with your relationships in general, whether it be romantically or just friendship based. I feel like for a lot of you, it's going to be friendship based because maybe you haven't actually given the romantic part a thought anymore because you were so coped up in yourself, and that is a good thing. Honestly, that's a very good thing, but there needs to be a change of sorts coming your way, and it is coming your way and you need to allow it to happen because this change is finally helping you focus on your inner self more. Until now you have been very materialistic and you haven't actually been taking care of your mental health, but now you finally have time and resources to take care of your mental health, to check in with yourself again and again. How are you doing? How are you feeling today? And that's what you need right now, and that's what is going to be actually helping you move forward. And this is all a wheel of fortune thingy. Like, you might feel like you are at a crossroad right now with no direction whatsoever on which path you are supposed to take, but this is a very natural process that people go through. Some people have to do the inner work first and then they can get the material side of themselves fulfilled, while some people have to keep working materially and emotionally side by side, and some people cannot balance them both. But for you, and I specifically feel like you achieved the material part. You strived very hard, and like when I say material, I say education also. Like, you strived very hard to get into a very good college like MIT, Harvard, Yale, Ivy Leagues. You sat and just studied hard and you got into where you wanted to, but now that you are there, you just are thinking about studies and nothing else. But I feel like for you, there is a different purpose that you're supposed to serve along with studies. Like, it's not just studies that you're supposed to focus on. There's some creative part of you that's like glowing again, and you're not allowing it to glow. Maybe because you feel like you'll be very distracted if you start letting those creative elements pour out. But I feel like you need something that is going to break away from your studying patterns, because you overexhaust yourself when you are studying relentlessly, and you need some type of output that would actually help you like recoup yourself and actually help you understand yourself better and maybe slow down for a while. Because I feel like for you, you're not the slow down type. You're just like money, 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 and that's a very good thing. I'm like that also, but that is a very good thing. But right now you don't need that. Like, you already have what you needed and what you wanted, but now you have to actually nurture yourself also, and nurture those people as well. Because for you, I feel like friends play a very big part of your life, and for most of us they do. And you are not a extroverted person per se. Like, you don't like to go out every other day, meet every new people, talk to them, get their life stories. You're not that kind of person. You're more like, if I have three very good friends, I am done for the rest of my life and I don't want to meet anyone else. I feel like you are that type of a person. And for you, you need to find those three friends right now. Also, as I say that, three might be significant for you, like three or multiples of three, because you have 3, 6, 9 here, and that might play some like that might make sense to you, is all I'm getting. But let's dive into some oracle cards now to figure out what it is that you need to hear. Oh, this is so beautiful. Crocus, youthful joy and cheerful. Wait, let me just. Yeah. Youthful joy and cheerfulness. See, this is what you need. You're blooming again. You might have lost that joy for a while because you were just focused so hard on your material passions that you forgot to actually let yourself be a child. I feel like you also did not allow yourself any mistakes. Like, mistakes in the sense not academic mistakes, but just You know those small mistakes that every youth makes, like lying to people and all of that? Like, they're white lies, basically. But you haven't been able to do that. Maybe even sneaking out of your like house to meet some friends. You haven't done that. You haven't actually experienced that. And no matter how you think, I feel like that's very important because that youthfulness is what gives you a unique perspective and what makes you unique. Because everything that we are stems from our youth, and whatever we experience in our youth stays with us forever. Hmm. You need to change. We have Datura, which signifies insight and change. You need to look deep within. This timing in your life is more for doing the inner work and experiencing joy rather than doing the outside work. You don't need to prove anything to anyone anymore. Like, you have already done your part, and now you need to cultivate a inner calling for you. You need to cultivate yourself first now. Put yourself first. That's what I'm getting. Stop giving a dash what other people think about you, because you're so much more than that. And cherish your inner child. Like, give your inner child some love. Be bold. Then we have the snapdragon, which signifies boldness and endurance. Yeah, as I said, you have great endurance, by the way, because the only way you can get to where you are now is through endurance. You cultivated yourself beautifully, and you are blooming now, but you're not blooming from within, you're just blooming on the outside. You need that blooming from within. I'm gonna pull out one last card for you guys. Oh, the sunflower, positivity and growth. I always love it when the sunflower comes out. It's just so pure and so beautiful. And sunflower is like my kind of, I like, whenever I imagine sunflower, I just imagine sunshine, and sunshine just glows. Like, when I think about sunshine, it's just like one ball of golden light that just lights up the entire room. The darkest of room you light up. And I feel like you might be that kind of a person, but your positivity is somewhere just diminished recently. Let that positivity out. Let yourself be you, and just focus on yourself right now, is what I'm getting very strongly. Like, there's a change incoming, and that change is going to be happening whether you like it or not. Like, you have no choice in this change, by the way. It's going to happen. So just go with the flow and be cheerful, be happy. Like, even if things are not going your way, be happy about them. Like, not always do things go your way, and not always do you need things to go your way. Sometimes you need bad things to happen so that you can get good outcomes, so that you can get good learnings. One of my, like, just a small example, I'm not giving that much context because it's like very private info, but when I was struggling the hardest, that's when I found like my bestest friends of all time. Even now, whenever, like, you don't need to talk to them, and there's something I feel like would resonate with you, is that I do not talk to them in like 1 year for max. I haven't talked to them for 2 years, even during COVID. But still, we match each other's frequency every time we meet or every time we talk through call or through text, because we understand each other. And I feel like that's something you need right now. That's something you need in life in general. You need someone who would match your frequency. So maybe you will have a certain bad period in your life coming soon, and you need to cultivate positivity to be in that period. And even if it seems bad to you, it's not always bad. Like, if it's not going your way, it might be going God's way, and that's maybe the best thing. If you don't believe God's way, then it could be the universe's way. But I feel like you're going to find some people who are your troop, your pride, and like your gang basically. And not like genuine gang, but like, you're kind of a people. You're going to find your soul tribe, and you're going to move forward with them, and they're going to match your frequency, your level of thinking, your mindset, and that's what you need right now. So yeah, I hope that resonated with you, pile number one. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you like this reading, do comment down below that choose yourself. Comment choose yourself below if you resonated with the reading. And if you want more such readings, then do subscribe to my channel, do like, do that, share. And thank you for being here. You're a very good person. Bye bye. See you soon. Hello, my lilies from pile number 2. If you resonated with this white rose, okay, it just fell out of my hand, but if you resonated with this white rose, or if you resonated with this deck of cards, then this reading might be for you. This is the Simplified Tarot deck, and as I mentioned before, we are just going to do a flow like the water type of reading. So this is not a proper question type reading, but we are just going to see what messages it is that you need to hear right now, and what it is that your guides are telling you basically. Yeah, take a deep breath, maybe stop overthinking, just breathe with yourself, be there, and listen to this reading. I hope it calms you down. How are you doing? Just to check in. Oh damn, I didn't even shuffle it properly and this card just came out. I feel like you need to take a deep breath in. You know the truth. You are pretending. Stop pretending. Stop hiding. Yeah. Take off the blindfold. As it says in the card, take off the blindfold. Like, stop thinking so much about what other people think. You are a people pleaser, I can see that. You are a very strong people pleaser, and you care a lot about what other people will think about you, especially your family members. It might be your parents or your like mom or dad, sisters maybe, but you are giving them a lot of leverage over you right now, and maybe that's why you are unable to think about which path you are supposed to take. Like, you know what you want. Even if you pretend that you don't know what you want, you do know innately what it is that you want. Like, deep down, you know what you genuinely desire. In your heart, you know that. But because of these opinions of other people and these comments by other people, you are pretending not to know the truth. You are pretending that you are in the dark. And you need to stop doing that. You need to face the truth. Like, it's high time. And I feel like being yourself is the greatest gift that you have. And being yourself is what makes you you, what makes you unique. And right now, that is all you need to be. Like, you don't need to be everything that people tell you to be. You can be your own person, and that is very good. In fact, that's much more incredible. Yeah, you feel like outside source forces are restricting you, but they are not. Like, you have the reins. Like, outside forces may be directing the wind that your horse is walking against, or the soil, but it is you who has the reins and you who are sitting on the horse, and you can decide where you want it to go, and you know the direction you want to take, but you're just pretending. You're just forcing your feelings down the drain, and you're just like pushing them down constantly, and it might be so tough for you. Like, I feel like this is very exhausting for you. You might be sleeping a lot recently, like more than usual. I think you have also like started not liking the things you used to love before, and all of this is like signifying the mental exhaustion that you're facing right now. And I can feel my head like kind of being constrained as I'm saying this. But yeah, you have a lot of exhaustion upon you, and this is unfortunately just brought by your own doing. This is going to be hard for you to do. Like, you'll have to listen to yourself, and you'll have to give the talk to the hand thingy for everyone else than yourself. That's going to be very hard for you. You'll have to say no like multiple times. But this is also very good for you, because trusting yourself is what you need to do right now. Trust your own vision, trust your own wisdom. Be what you want to be and not what people want you to be. The more you care about what people want you to be, you are actually like shutting yourself down, and that's not good, okay? Don't do that. You are giving them a lot of leverage. Maybe material aspects as that. Like, have they told you that what you're doing right now is not going to get you anywhere, not going to give you any money, and you're going to be ultimately unsuccessful in life, and that's why you are at these crossroads? I feel like that might be the reason that you're feeling that way. That you are not going to get material. It might be even proven that you're not going to get material success from this, and that's why you're feeling like that. But I'll tell you what, success has your own definition. Like, it's only you who actually defines what success is. And success looks very different for every other person. Like, for a person who hasn't had a family growing up, who hasn't had a proper like present parents and present siblings, for them success might look like having a present family, being there for their children, and having a very happy household. For people, success also looks like that. Money is not the only thing you measure success by. And even though people are telling you right now that you are not going to be successful, you're not gonna have any money, that might not hold true. Because if you're doing something that is passionate and something that actually you actually have poured your soul into it, you are going to get through. Like, you are going to be happy, and at the end of the day, happiness is what matters. I feel like even the cards are not coming out for you a lot, because usually they're like pouring by now. But maybe even the cards are sensing your defensive energies. Follow your heart, buddy. As I just said, follow your passion. Do not care what other people think. Like, their opinion are shit. Like, just care about your opinion, and that is enough. You do not need to give people that much leverage over you. Like, it's of no use whatsoever. You are your own person, and it's best that you become your own person and you stay your own person. And stop being so defensive about this. I feel like you are being very defensive about it. About this reading in general. Like, you are defending that no, I'm not thinking of success like this, no, I'm not actually like this. Some of you might have already like shut this video down because you got so defensive about it, which is like, I understand that you can be defensive at times. People get defensive when things like stab a little bit too close, and it's valid, I understand that. But stop. Just receive this reading, take what resonates with you, and just leave the rest. Do not overthink about this reading as well. And you might feel everyone is against you right now. Like, literally, the whole world is telling you one thing while your heart is telling you another. Follow your heart. Like, this fear and this parity is just for a little bit of time, and it's going to go away soon enough. Like, you won't have to face this for so long. But trust yourself within this time period, and everything will be fine. Yeah, you are allowing fear right now to make your judgment. And like, You need to make a decision. You know the decision you are supposed to make, but you're just not making the decision for some reason. You are holding yourself back. I have no better way to say this except for the fact that you are holding yourself back. Yeah, you are being very stubborn. Very, very stubborn. Like, you are just, you know, very stuck in your own mind, and the people that are influencing you right now are having power over you. That's why you're just stuck in this hole, if you will, but you're not. You have the ropes to get out of the hole, but you are not actually grabbing onto those ropes and getting out of the hole. Like, you are making yourself be stuck there. You are very stubborn about it. You are very stubborn and not listening to your heart. Stop that. Genuinely stop that. Like, that is not a good thing. Prioritize yourself and your passions above everyone else. That is what you need to do. Like, I feel like you have success, however you define it, in your chart, but it's going to come only after you follow your actual passions. You will have to work hard for it. It's not going to be easy. But you know what they say, right? Like, the best and the most successful people are those who have actually worked hard for the success, not those who have had everything handed to them. Also, we also like those like Slumdog Millionaire type stories where people only get the success after they have worked hard for it. No one likes that. Like, everything was handed to them since they were born and they were so lucky. No one likes those stories. Your story is the one that you're going to write from your own pen, and for now you need to choose that pen, however that might be. I'm just going to get some oracle deck cards for you guys and see what they say. Let's see what your oracle cards are saying. You need some self-love right now. Yeah, we got narcissus. It signifies self-love and rebirth. You are going to choose yourself now. That's going to be very surprising for a whole lot of people that you actually choose yourself. But that's what you need to do right now. Like, love yourself, prioritize yourself and your passions above everyone else's. That's the most important part of this whole thing. Yeah, you're going to go beyond your current horizons and get where you actually want to be. You're going to touch new horizons. We got the blue bell, which signifies new horizons and humility. You are a very down to earth person. I can see that. Try to remain that. Anyone who's like very arrogant and over their head falls down very quickly, and you don't want to be that person. Trust me. Oh, we got the hibiscus. That's so pretty. Hibiscus, passion and inspiration. Wait. Okay, it's not focusing, just like you wanted. But yeah, hibiscus, passion and inspiration. Choose your passion. You already have the inspiration, but you need to choose your passion now. Okay, what's wrong with this camera? Yeah. Choose your passion and your inspiration over everything else. Basically, choose yourself over everything else right now. There are going to be a lot of people saying a lot of different things that you don't want to hear. You also got the morning glory, which signifies fresh start and joy. So yeah, it is a fresh start for you guys. But it's a joyous period. You finally chose yourself, and that's such a beautiful thing. And that's such a joyful period. But yeah, that is your message. Pile number 2. Choose your passion. And if you resonated with this reading on any level, then do like and share and subscribe to my channel, and do comment down below. Breathe if you actually resonated with this reading. And if you want more such readings from me, then do comment down below if you want like specific readings as well. And my like posting schedule is a little bit messed up recently, but it's going to get better soon. So yeah, Stay tuned for that. I'll post an update about that like soon also. But yeah, thank you for being here. Thank you for listening to me just blabber on. But yeah, I hope you resonated with this reading. Do take a deep breath and calm yourself down. If you heard anything that you didn't want to hear, maybe that's why it's here. But yeah, let's see. I'll see you guys again soon. Bye bye. Thank you for being here.